Hello. Welcome to ECED 4113 Creative Expressions for Early Childhood. This is a little bit of an explanation of the syllabus. Let me go ahead and share that, and we're going to go ahead and pick up the syllabus. Okay, so here we go. So this syllabus is, got all kinds of wonderful information in it. I'm not going to read it to you. Please be assured of that. If you need to get in touch with me, the easiest way to get in touch with me is to email me. And this is my office phone number. That's fine too, but I'm only in the office on Wednesdays from 11 to 3. You can see the rest of my office hours are all online. And I have students in a lot of different time zones. So, as needed, depending on time zone, I'm fine with that. And go ahead and let me know when it works best for you. Okay, this entire course is asynchronous online delivery, which means you can access it anytime you feel like it, and you do not have to attend any specific lecture times, so on and so forth. Okay, let's just look at this. You can read through the course purpose and goals on your own, and you can read through these weekly student learning outcomes, all good. We've got Blackboard is the delivery agent for this particular course. As you can see, you're on Blackboard right now. And then there are lots of assignments. As you know, this is an 8-week course, which means that it's very compressed. There is quite a bit of reading, and there are quite a few assignments because it has to be exactly the same as a 16-week course, except it's compressed into 8 weeks. There you have all the assignments. These are described in great detail as we go through the various weeks, and you will have instructional videos for each assignment. So this is just something to look over and not worry about right now. You need this textbook, Creative Thinking and Arts-Based Learning, preschool through 4th grade. It is available. I'm sure you can get it online. Contact our NSU bookstore, and they'll be happy to work with you. And then this is the final breakdown of the grades. You can earn 400 points total in this class, and that's what the grades look like. AI use is not permitted in this particular course because I want to know what you think, not what ChatGPT or any other chat bot thinks. So please do not use them. We have ways of checking to see if it's been used, and you do not want to get into any plagiarism issues. So make sure you read through that. I will assume that you're going to be honest and do that. Communication with me. If you send me an email, you are going to hear from me within 24 hours. That is for sure. Attendance in this class is doing your assignments on time. That's your attendance. Now, if for some reason, you're in a car wreck, you break both your legs or your arms or something like that, and you can't do your work, please let someone know that you need to let me know so that I can have a phone call or a quick email from somebody letting me know that something's terrible has happened to you, and I'll be happy to make some kind of arrangements. Mechanics, all the assignments in this particular class use APA guidelines. We use 1-inch margins at the top, bottom, right, and left. 12 font, New Times Roman or Arial, and double spaced, no extra spaces between paragraphs, as you can see down here. Accurate grammar, spelling, punctuation are expected. All written assignments are typed unless otherwise directed, and you need to follow the directions for the assignment and the grading rubric. And everything in this class has a grading rubric. And I'll show you where to access that on Blackboard. So here in just a minute. Assignment due dates and times. Well, every assignment in this class will be due on a Sunday night by 11:59 p.m. Every one of them, so that you have the entire weekend to work. I know that a lot of you work full time during the week, and the weekend's the only time you have to actually work on school. So that's why I give you the entire weekend and turn just as long as you turn it in before midnight. Works for me. The only time that's not going to work is on the last week of class. Last week of class ends on a Friday. So that's when Blackboard shuts it down. So you will have to have your final assignment in by that Friday, 11:59, or else it's not going to let you on. So just thought I'd throw that in. And that's US Central Time. Please be aware. Okay. Grading. Grading in this course always takes place with a rubric. Everything is graded with a rubric. And I strongly recommend that you become familiar with the rubrics because it's such an easy way to check yourself before you turn anything in. Make sure you didn't forget anything. Okay, and I'll pull one up when we go back through some of the assignments. Communication with me, you can send me a message through Blackboard, through the message section, and again, I'll respond within 24 hours. The only thing is, when you're using that messaging app inside Blackboard, please know that everybody sees that message. It sends me the message via email, but every student who logs on and looks at messages can read your message. So if it's something personal about health or about your family or about your grades, you might just want to send me an email so that your personal business remains personal. Okay. Turnaround time. Turnaround time. I pride myself on grading work within a week, and it should be even less than a week. Normally, I grade on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So within about 4 days of turning it in, you should have a grade. Sometimes the assignments are extra large and it may take me the full 7 days, but I do try to make it shorter than that. Late work. Late work is accepted for 4 calendar days, which calendar days are all weekdays, including Saturday and Sunday. And work will have a deduction of 50% from the earned total if you turn it in late and it goes 4 days. And then after that, you don't need to turn it in because it's not accepted. Extra credit is not available because it is really unfair and unethical for me to single out one person and say, you're so wonderful, I'm just going to give you an extra credit assignment because you're so special. I can't do that. That's really unethical. And the same thing goes for assignment redos. The course syllabus has all the assignments, all the instructions. There are rubrics for all the assignments in gradebook in Blackboard. I'm available for consultation all week long, even Saturday and Sunday if you have a problem with an assignment. So it is your responsibility as a student to make sure you understand every assignment and what the criteria are and what you're being graded on before doing the assignment and before you turn it in. There are no redos. It's just like extra credit. It is unfair and unethical for me to say, just because it's you, you're so wonderful, I'm going to make a special exception and you can redo an assignment, but no one else can, but you can. That just doesn't sound very fair to me, and it's not. Okay. Academic Early Alert Notice. This is a program that through the university that is notified when you are below a C so that they can work with you and see what they can do to help you be successful in the course. Plagiarism, obviously, you're going to do your own work. You're not going to copy work. You're not going to use any chat bots. You're not going to cut and paste off the internet, so on and so forth. Academic policies, if you would like to look this up, just click this link. It'll take you to all these policies in detail. If you are in need of special support, disability services, so on and so forth, please go on any of these highlighted areas and they will take you to where you can get help. If you have a concern, any kind of special concern, special needs concern, something that's happened to you kind of concern, please report the concern on the report concern link, and they will be sure to assist you. If you have any concerns or complaints about me, these are the people that you need to talk to. First, talk to me because I'm the one that created the assignments and so on and so forth. If that doesn't resolve anything, you can talk to the department chair, the assistant or associate dean, or the college dean. But it is important to check with me first because sometimes it's a really easy fix. Okay, grade appeals. If for some reason, once the final grade comes out after the semester's over, you do not feel that you received the grade you earned, then make sure you go to this highlighted area and initiate the grade appeals process. It does have a very narrow time span when you can do this after a semester. So if you're even thinking about it, make sure you go there and check that out before the time runs out. Okay. So this is the calendar. Let me go ahead and move this over. Okay, there we go. You'll see our weeks are set up as far as the modules and by date. And the date is always on a Monday. And then the course overview is just the title for the first week and your module objectives, your learning activities, and the assignments that go with the module. And as you can see, it's got a lot of reading and it's got 2 assignments a week in general. And that's because it's a very compacted course. This course generally runs for 16 weeks. All right, and there we go. You'll notice Thanksgiving week is completely blank because I'm a big believer in spending time with family and having a little bit extra time to finish up your big assignments. And so you will have that week free. And there you have it. That is that. Okay. If you have any questions at all about this particular syllabus, please let me know. I will be happy to set up a Zoom visit with you and answer all your questions. I hope this is a great semester for you, and I hope you really enjoy creative expressions. I think this is a fun course, and it's intended to give you lots and lots of good ideas on what to do in your own classroom. Have a wonderful semester. Bye.